because she is not someone who's been engaged in the field of education at all. She led the Small Business Administration in the previous Trump term. President-elect Trump has a habit of choosing people who have either a desire to destroy the department or who have no experience. She falls into the latter category. She does not have any experience in education, although she spent 1 year on the Connecticut State Board of Education, but otherwise she's a businesswoman. She would have been well qualified to head the Commerce Department, and apparently that's the job she wanted. But her job now, according to Project 2025, and everything that Trump has said, is to eliminate the Department of Education. She is not qualified to run the department because she doesn't know anything about it.
WWE. She ran an unsuccessful 2010 Senate run. She was asked about the massive amount of lobbying money her family had poured into Washington.
Now, what are you going to do when you go to Washington? Are you really going to represent the people?
First of all, I'd like to ask you to clarify something for me. I'm not sure about what money has been paid for Special Olympics. Could you clarify that for me?
Haven't you made over $1 million in contributions?
In terms of lobbying dollars in Washington, I've not spent lobbying dollars in Washington.
However, a report revealed that between 1999 and 2009, the WWE spent at least $1 million on federal lobbying, a chunk of which was paid to lobbyists at K&L Gates to help the company navigate a congressional investigation of steroid use in sports, an issue that was also brought up during her run. Linda was accused of tipping off a ringside physician about a steroid investigation. Hulk Hogan himself testified to Congress that up to 80% of wrestlers used steroids in the 1980s.
The host in his garden has got a 32-inch neck, a 64-inch chest, the largest arms in the world. And I'm here to seek and destroy.
The steroid epidemic in the WWE allegedly caused Eddie Guerrero's death and Chris Benoit's murderous rampage on his family. And McMahon tried to cover it all up. In a 1989 memo, she fired and warned one of the WWE's ringside physicians about a looming Justice Department investigation, giving the physician ample notice to destroy all evidence, which he did.
Even though she's heavily medicated, she can hear and see everything.
And so could a congressional committee. By 2007, after Chris Benoit's murderous rampage, leaving steroids behind at the scene, blew the looming issue wide open. The committee said the WWE had not taken adequate steps to address steroid use in its ranks. A report uncovered that out of the 75 wrestlers, 40% tested positive for drug use, mostly steroids. Both Vince and Linda testified. And after pouring $50 million from her own pocket into the campaign, breaking Connecticut state records for out-of-pocket spending, she still lost.
Linda McMahon.
She ran again for Senate in 2012 and lost once again.
It's okay. No, I'm really fine. I'm honestly, I'm fine.
I'll take this.
During the 2016 campaign cycle, she gave nearly $6 million to a super PAC backing Trump, once again hoping to buy her way into a seat. And this time it paid off. This won't be the first time the two have worked together.
On Monday Night Raw, he's still here. And Mr. Trump not coming alone.
But she doesn't work directly with the president. She works a few blocks away, apparently too far away to peg the president.
You spend time in the White House with the president. What is he actually like? Because from our perspective, things seem pretty crazy right now.
Well, I'm not actually in the White House all that often. SBA headquarters are, several blocks away from the White House, and that's where I'm really focused.
After securing her spot in the Small Business Administration with a vote of 81 to 19, she was sworn in.